Hi YouTube, Randolph here. Today I have a new Warriors build to show you guys. I would call it the Salvation build, Warrior Salvation. It's simple guys. Since December 10th, 2013 they nerfed my precious armor spec. As you can see they nerf, unsuspected foe. Unsuspected foe has been moving master traits. And the burst mastery has been nerfed for 3%. And on the hammer, the fourth skill, I'll show you. The stabbing blow has been nerfed at 20 or 30%, 20 to 23% nerf on damage. Same thing on the Earth Shaker, it has been nerfed around 20-23% again. So this massive nerf that you think about, what I should do with this, and I think for a soul rumor, a warrior solo rumor or a small scale rumor, this build is no more viable. So I was thinking, how I can bring a new build. And the first thing you need in World v World solo rooming is you need mobility with the warrior. Sorry. So you need the mobility with the Greatsword, or you can get this mobility with the sword. The Greatsword has better DPS than the sword. So my guess is if you want to make a condition build for solo rooming, go with the sword. So you can take like sword or sword warhorn with the bow, something like this. But I prefer burst damage and direct damage. So I was thinking, what is the best complement weapon with the Greatsword? So before we had the hammer, which was very nice. Nice burst, nice CC, nice AoEs too. But I have to put this inside. And what I came from is, I say what we can do with the rifle. And as you can see, I will show you the traits. This patch, crack shot, has been moved to adept and harps. So before you find this one in master, so you have, if you want to get the crack shot, like the rifle get 20% cooldown reduction plus it pierce, you have to go in master trait. So they move this one to there, and they move unstopping foe. Yeah, unsuspecting foe to the master tier. And I will take here the forceful Greatsword. So this again, you have the cooldown reduction on the Great Sword, and you get 1 stack of might per crits, and this is very useful, very important, guys. You can get, I remember to make like 20k on a Necro, and just because the Necro, we have a lot of minions. I call them Zoo Necro. So I crit all my thing on their minion and him. So I make like 20k, 100 blades. I have to show you guys. So that said, so I put 20 in harm, so I get good crits, and at the same time you get the both weapon cooldown reduction plus the addition. I go 20 in defense, so dodge march is a no-brainer. You have to take it, because immobilize, cripple, and chill is your worst enemy. So you have to make this cooldown reduction, and you have a nice regen too. This, my friend, adrenal health is another must. With this spec, I play most of the time. I keep adrenaline. I only use few times. But this is why I take cleansing higher, not because it gives that much adrenaline, but maybe you can sometimes you need to remove this condition. So it's a nice condition removing. So I put the last one 30 in discipline, and this is no brainer again, warrior spree, because I'm playing Greatsword and rifle. So this is a must. You need to run fast in World v World. After this, I use this one, deal bonus per boon on your target, and it's very important when you play against the guardian, something like this, you make a lot of damage on him. And finally, you need here, you can choose whatever you want. You can go with burst skill, deal more damage, burst mastery, but and you get a refund on your when you use it, but you don't use often this your burst mastery. Only the rifle, or sometimes the Greatsword if you want the furry or remove condition with cleansing higher. So I prefer to go with with this one, net focus. So your crit go with your adrenaline. So most of the time you're full adrenaline, so you get 15% more critical, and that makes sense because now I don't have my buff, but I have 50% crit chance, and I'm using on my sword, my great sword, super sight. This one. Wait a second. This one. So I'm using Cycle of Perception, give you 10 precision every time you kill a foe. So with this and Fury and your Adrenaline critical, you'll get enough crits to get 100% crit. So that's the beauty of it. And when you pop your Sing of Rage, you get Fury for 30 seconds. Then you can use your rifle here and use the kill shot and make big damage. 9k, 8k. So how I'm gear. Now I show you the spec, how it works. What is my gear? I'm using Berserker gear with Melandrew. Melandrew is important because you need your worst enemy is their condition and direct damage. You're a little squishy, but not that much. You see, I got 1,600 toughness and 20k health. Well, when you get the, don't forget that I always run with those buff, guard killer and defense killer. It's very important, guys. You get those, you get an extra vitality. So I get like 22k vitality and nice boost here. That said, I go back here. Sorry. So full berserker gear with Melandrew give you an extra toughness, and against you get the condition removing, reduction in duration. Always berserker on the sword and the rifle. Accessories are berserker again. This is not ascended, and I'm using soldier, but I have to move. Maybe I will go with cavalier to get more crit damage. So that's the build, guys. And how, what is the food I'm using is I'm using that one. So or you can use the lemongrass. It's very more expensive, but I suggest you go with this one for 5-6 silvers. So you get 36% condition duration less, plus your 35 with your Melandrew. So it's make 70%, you know, and you can go and take 75% if you go with the lemongrass. That make almost 100% again. You're almost immune to the immobilize, cripple, and chill, which is a good thing. And I use the stone. You can use the stone or either the oil ear. The difference is not that much because you don't have that much toughness. You see, so if I put the master oil, again 6% crit. If I put the stone, look my damage. It make a good difference. You know, if you want more crits, go with this one or this one. Me, I play with the stone, but you can play whatever you want. And this is it. What can I say? So a lot of people, they show the build and they just look like this. Me, I will show the build. Now you see the build. You know how it works. I will show some videos how I can use it. And the first video I play against like the sword and hammer, my old spec. So you will see you can you have a lot of tools to play against everyone, especially the engineer. You know, before engineer was my beast and mesmer, but with this rifle you can easily kite them and shoot like this. You know, and for the utilities, bolt charge is very important, guys. The butter and bread with the 100 blade. So you just bolt charge this rabbit, bam, 100 blade. That's it. I'm using Zodiac Sinet. It's very important. Stability is a must. You need it, and especially it give you reduced incoming damage. It's very important, guys. Most of the time I don't use it, just for the passive. Endure pain, or you can take Sing of Stamina, depending of who against you're playing. Sing of Rage is no brainer here for the free, and Healing Sing here. You have the new healing spec. The new healing is defense stance. It's really good if you're big. If you go in Zerg, you can mitigate a lot. It's like Endure Pain, but every hit you get, it's giving you back, heal you. It's very important, but I prefer the Sing it. So I think I make everything. So I hope you enjoy, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I always say, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, and keep on it.